teammate at Princeton is Jason Garrett, the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Rumor has it they're in love with Johnny Manziel. Should they draft Johnny Football?
Oh, the rumor mill, the rumor mill. Johnny Manziel is a great player. How he's going to transfer in the NFL, I don't know. It's interesting because they have a quarterback who's similar, has some of the similar tools in Johnny Manziel with Tony Romo. There's some high risk, some high reward situations there. Whether Jason is making those decisions or whether Jerry Jones is making those decisions, could he play at Dallas? Absolutely, he can play anywhere. Will he be a Russell Wilson type quarterback? I would hope so for Dallas because I'm a big fan. Typically, Dallas has had more of a Troy Aikman type player. They've had a big, giant pocket passer guy when they've won, anyway.
But
so
having played with Jason Garrett in college, do you think, and he was a quarterback,
yes,
do you think he would be attracted to a guy like Manziel, that gunslinger, running all around type of guy?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Jason is a very cerebral player, played with a lot of emotion, but he's right here and he's focused, and he coaches that way. But he's a great judge of talent, and if they draft Johnny, he's going to do what he can with him. I'd be surprised if Manziel went there, but it's Texas. He's been playing in Texas. It's a hometown guy. He would certainly get some tails in the seats.
Johnny Football sells tickets.
I want to watch him.
Yeah? Would you get season tickets if they drafted Johnny Football?
I would get season tickets if I could. Have you been in that stadium? It's amazing.
Yes.
I would just live there. I would hang there or here, one or the other.
They have one of the biggest screen TVs
and I like your studio
Thank
here.
you.
I would live here too.
Thank you so much.
I'm just looking for a place to live.
We
really.
practically do live here, actually. I want to get your thought on something that's happening today. The Northwestern football players are voting whether or not they're going to form a union. You played 4 years of college football. Would you have joined a union?
Well, it's interesting because the smarty pants over at Northwestern, it would have to be the guys at Northwestern, right? I played at Princeton. We're not scholarship athletes, so that changes things. The amount of money that's in college football is amazing. There's a tremendous amount of money, and some of these guys, look, your career is a very short career, so I understand why they're doing that. I'd be interested to hear their motives, what they're looking for. Somehow there has to be a situation where the players can benefit from all that money. There needs to be something like that, and there's a lot of guys. Listen, if I had a kid, if my son was a junior and just had a chance to be drafted in the top 10, he's not going to finish his senior year because the chance for injury is so great in football. So it's a tough situation. I'd be interested to see what they say. I don't think unionizing is the right way to go. I don't know if that's specifically what that entails, but there has to be some sort of profit sharing that goes on between the players and those universities and all the money that's generated.
Do you think that should come from maybe that full cost of tuition, essentially giving a stipend to a kid, an extra $1,000 or $2,000 for that living expenses, or should it be, as the Ed O'Bannon lawsuit is going to be kicking off here in a few weeks, that you get a percentage of the jersey sales of any time that the networks or the school uses your likeness? Where should it come from?
I like the Ed O'Bannon rule a little bit more than I like the other, to be honest. It seems like a more fair profit participation situation, but fairness hasn't always been in everybody's forefront of their thinking. So I don't know how it's going to happen, but those stadiums are very expensive. All the ancillary things around it are expensive. I don't know the answer, but I would lean towards the Ed O'Bannon sort of situation a little more.